Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He will lead this. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. New York wrote an important And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Line towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow, he wills it just...
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run? There's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
The first baseman.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. As a look, now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes... Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Mancini.
Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first, here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Gardner rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. And they lead now by 4. But he gets back in time. Safe at second base. Here's big Aaron Judge. A bouncer to the left side. To Iglesias for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hot shot to third. Throw on to second for the force in the side. Stepping up now, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. First pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Anthony Santander. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. New inning set to get underway. Settling in now, Gio Urshela looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Voigt stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
2 out with the man at first. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Popped him up. Nunez has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 5-0. Digging in, Austin wins, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
2-2 the count. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away.
Oh, and he misses it. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting, the second baseman, Romo.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready for another shot now. Torres. He singled his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Reined in.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And now a pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2.
Let's play ball.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.